Alright, and welcome back to Learning to Draw, episode 20, where we will be doing lesson 24 of You Can Draw in 30 Days, a tower and a 2-point perspective. Went ahead and got me a stand for my tablet, so I'm not having to balance it, hold it, and a straight edge at the same time, so we're slowly upgrading. With that, let's begin. So we're going to start off with a nice big line going across, and we're just going to shoot it all the way across. There we go. This will be our horizon line, and we're going to go ahead and put 2 little guide dots on it. Right about there, and right about there. Then roughly the middle, we go ahead and draw a line going all the way up and down. Nice big cross line. And I did, while the book doesn't have you do it all the way across the top, I am doing that because I know a little farther we're going to need to extend the line. Excuse me. So next we're going to go ahead and draw a diamond from, we'll put a guide dot right there, and we're going to connect all 4 of them, so I'll go ahead and fast forward through that. Okay, and with that, we are roughly where we need to be. We're going to go ahead and put 2 lines on about equal distance, and I'm going to use a hole in the middle of my straight edge because I don't want it too thick. It can be off a little. After all, this is learning to draw, meaning I don't know how, and I am learning, and I hope if you're following along, you're learning something too. So with that, now that we've got this, we don't need these extra lines. We've actually kind of got our tower already. So all this, and we're actually cleaning this up a little as we go because there's going to be a lot of lines going from these 2 horizon perspectives. So I'm going to go ahead and erase the rest of these, and I'll fast forward through that. Alright, and with this, now we're going to go ahead and put another dot up top, just a short distance, and one below, just a short distance. I actually want this one a little closer. Yeah, there we go, right there. And the reason why I put one below too is because I've actually done this before, and I always forget the bottom part of the tower. So we'll go ahead and take our straight edge, or you can freehand it as well. I've done it freehand, but it's easier with a straight edge, especially on the tablet. And we're just going to go ahead and connect. And connect, and you can see why now, because we've already had 2 sets of lines going through this area. It could be a little confusing in putting where what needs to go. I moved my tablet just a hair, and it was just enough to mess me up. Okay. And with that, we will take, and we'll just shoot straight out, and then we'll angle this down. Do the same thing on this side. And like I said, it's not going to be perfect. In fact, that one's a little bit thicker than the other, so we're going to go ahead and adjust it a little. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing down here. So actually, let's go ahead and use our straight edge and make, if we can get it, close enough to the edge of this point right here, because we want to need a nice big thick base, and we're going to want all that to line up. And I move the edge again. Go ahead and hold it tight and all the way down. So you can see that we'd have a lot of intersecting lines if we didn't clean this up a little as we were going. And with all those intersecting lines, it could get a little off. So, but now that we've got this, we can actually take this and bring this here. Push this out. Maybe pull would be better. Not really. I'm going to go ahead and use my straight edge. There we go. I'm going to leave the other one. And then we want to wrap this back here. A little higher up. From the corner. And from the corner. Then we're going to shoot a line up here. We're actually going to use this dot that I messed up earlier as the top of the tower. If I can get it to go. It's still a little awkward having a stand for me. But this is all part of the learning process. That's close enough. Go ahead and shoot it up just a little bit. And then try not to curve it. And again, we're going to bring this down. There we go. Okay. We won't be needing all of these extra lines, but we're pretty much done. All we have left to do is to shade it, and we're going to go ahead and put our light source in the normal spot up over here. That means down here will be darkened all through here. In fact, let me get a little bit darker this way. We can see it. Following down there, it'll be darker over here. Along this. This won't actually be. All this will be shaded. Up here, over here, with the shadow going this way. And of course, we'll get rid of all these extra lines. So I'll go ahead and fast forward through that with first erasing the lines and then doing the shading. And with that, I hope you've learned something, and I hope you've had a wonderful day. With this, let's go ahead and fast forward.